In this question, we're asked to find the change in entropy of the universe for 1 mole of carbon monoxide plus ethanol turning into 1 mole of propanoic acid, and to state whether or not the reaction is spontaneous. For the reaction to be spontaneous, we know that we have to have the change in entropy of the universe equal to the change in entropy of the surroundings plus the change in entropy of the system, and all that has to be greater than 0. For the change in entropy of the surroundings, we've said that this can be equal to the negative change in enthalpy of the system at a constant temperature, which the question tells us that in a constant pressure calorimeter, the exothermic reaction released 121.78 kilojoules of heat at 298 Kelvin. So we can plug that in directly and get negative 121,780 joules per 298 Kelvin. And this gives us a value for the change in entropy of the surroundings of 408.66 joules per Kelvin. The change in entropy of the system we can find using the standard entropies. So everything in the balanced equation is only 1 mole, so we don't really have to multiply anything by its stoichiometric values here. We can use them directly. And we have the entropy of the product minus the entropy of the reactants. So that's 191 joules per mole Kelvin minus 197.67 plus 160.7 joules per mole Kelvin for the carbon monoxide and for the ethanol. That sum is equal to negative 167.37 joules Kelvin. Since everything's really just 1 mole here. So this means that the change in entropy of the universe is equal to 408.66 joules per Kelvin minus 167.37 joules per Kelvin, which is equal to 241.29 joules per Kelvin. So that is the change in entropy for the universe for 1 mole of this reaction going forward. And we can see that it's a positive value. So because the entropy of the universe has increased as a result of this reaction, we can say that it is in fact a spontaneous reaction.